Hey, good morning. Well, I thought I was the first to go for a swim this morning, but I was wrong. Look at our guest. Now that's one big stag beetle. He's a big guy. I haven't seen one like that. Not here. And he's definitely a stag. Look, you see the horns there. Right? And he's tough. I just put him back in the pool so that I could do a video and show you. But I fished him out at first, and then when I saw how alive he is, he's nothing wrong there. He's going to live and and cause somewhat a problem, no doubt. But I'm going to fish him out. And boy, once he's attached, I fished him out before, and he wasn't about to let go when I had that idea. He's big and he's strong. So the trick now will be to get him to let go so that I can set him free. Here. How about on a leaf? Come on, guy. I gotta take you off zoom. Well, I'm trying to let him go, and he's not taking the hint at the moment. There you go. No, don't come toward me. How about a different something you can crawl up? He doesn't want... No, no. He's just not... And he's coming toward me. I'm trying to set you free here. No. How about I just sit you down and you crawl off in your own time? I think that's the way to do it. Now, I don't think you should be tackling this guy. No. Yeah, thinks she can do it. I don't think so. Ha! So it's a really beautiful morning stag beetles apart. Actually, it really is beautiful. Now I've got you back on zoom. That's a clearer picture. And I poked him about a little bit, and boy, those jaws closed. I wouldn't want them closing on my finger. And Yaya is getting all excited. What? Okay, well, I've done enough time on Mr. Stag. Leave him there. And the guys have started work. We really like to keep them employed. That's food on the table. So it just seems unfortunate that they've gone and put all of the materials right where the other wall is going to go. But we're coming along. The idea is to have this as a workshop. That's my idea anyway. So they're going to put up a retaining wall here, and then we'll be putting in some pillars at the end. We've got some rebar. But the sun is very, very hot. It's still on. It's still quite early, around about 9 o'clock, I think. Oh, and there's Yaya. Yaya's still excited about the stag beetle. Yaya, you have some sense. We don't actually think Yaya has a brain. Yaya still apparently doesn't know her name. After what, 5 months or 6 months. She's a lovely dog, very affectionate and excited. Hyper is the word, I think. Yeah. Leave that guy alone, I think. Yeah. Okay, so life is going on. It's amazing. I've just been back into the guest house, a change into my swimwear, and oh, it really is amazing how quickly what was home for, I don't know, 3 or 4 or 5 months quickly becomes just an empty room with furniture and stuff in disarray. Happens quickly. It was harder to leave our guest house home. It was harder to leave than we thought. But then I did read somewhere that research shows that moving is one of the most stressful times. Right up there along with losing someone in the family, believe it or not. And public speaking, that was another one that was very high on the stress scale, if we can put it that way. So we're looking here. We're much more sorted out these days. We bought a weed whacker, and this gets cut down and trimmed regularly. That's Baby's house going up there. James helped them with that a little while ago. Got the roof on and got some wall up on that, and now they're continuing on with the work. That's our porch there onto the extension, and that's our little extended bit there with the 2 windows and the Wi-Fi antenna, which is up on the high pole. That's actually our kitchen. That's the main house there, and we're going to be trying to get the top part under what's called the soffit, get that done and tidied up. But everything's very, very quiet. Even the dogs are very quiet. So we still have lots of projects going on. It's an ongoing thing. This was originally intended to be the house for the filtration system. And we've got this filtration system. It's mobile, and it's the ugliest thing that I've ever seen in my life. It must have been my day for having no tact at all. I said that to the guy that delivered it, but then of course he's just a worker. But what we're actually thinking of doing, my idea would be to cut that out, leave only the side walls, cut it out, reset the floor level with the deck, and then we can push this thing into that slot. My concern is that as this, when it's working, is hooked up to the electricity, it's all a little bit jerry built at the moment. We're going to have the lines run from over on that corner, which is where the trip switch is for the pool light. I'll take the supply from there and bring it round and put lights on these two poles here, one there and one there. So that, and we'll have an extension, we'll have an outlet put on here, and that will take it to the pump. As I was saying, my fear really is that this, as it's on wheels, yes, I know it has brakes and it's very, very sturdy, but if someone were in the pool when that was working, and in a way it's quite nice to have all of those 4 jets putting the clean water out into the pool. So it's quite nice to have it happening when you're in the pool. It's almost like you're under a waterfall. But if the unit ever were to be pushed into the water for some unknown accidental reason, whoever was in the pool, yeah, electricity and water don't mix. That's why there was some concern by some people about that light there. The light that's in the pool looks very nice at night. They were worried about that, but that's only 12 volt, so that's not an issue. So we would cut this out here, and then of course there's nothing. There's only these 2 walls. So this floor, the deck, would be continued out right to the rail, and the wall built in on top of it, and then that unit could fit well into there and be there permanently instead of occupying that space there. The idea when it was put there was that when it's not being used it would be pushed back there. It never happens. Those kind of things of, oh well, I'll just put it away when I'm not using it. It never happens. So I'm going to go for a swim. The guys are going to work on, and Beth is down at her mom's place, so we'll see what happens with that. Bye for now.